here with another quick practice today, hopefully. I'm going to try to make this one a little bit more brisk. So each pose, maybe holding it for about only 3 breaths instead of 4 to 5. So we'll be moving at a quicker pace, maybe get us started a little quicker. Maybe I won't be talking quite as much. We'll see. Not usually in full makeup for yoga, but you get my makeup face today because we had some family pictures done and I just didn't want to wipe it all off yet. So here we go. Hop on the mat, grab some blocks, and we'll get started in standing position. At the top of the mat, feet can be flush together or hip width apart. Standing in Tadasana. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Relaxing through the shoulders and the face. Engaging that core, knitting the ribs down. Maybe lifting the toes so we can check that we're pressing through all 4 corners of the feet and not gripping with our toes. Just lifting those toes off the ground. Seeing where we're holding or where our balance is. Try to just push through all 4 corners of the feet, nice and straight. On an inhale, rise up, arms overhead. Exhale, take our right hand to our left wrist and bend to the right side, stretching through the right side body, or left side body. All the rights. Inhale back to center and take it to the other side. Stretching through the right side body. Inhale back to center. And then we're going to take our right hand, dropping our left arm, take our right hand and take it to the top of the head, stretching through the neck. Gently placing it on the neck, or on the head, bringing our right ear toward our right shoulder. Inhale back through center and bringing our left hand to our head, gently pressing down, bringing our right ear toward our left ear toward our left shoulder. My rights and lefts are really rough today. Inhale back to center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Take our gaze up toward the sky. Exhale, lower the arms, chin to chest, stretching through the front and the back of the neck. Inhale, arms up, gaze is up. Exhale, lower the arms, lower the gaze. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, lower. One more. Arms up overhead. Exhale, lower. Now we're just going to take some gentle sways from side to side. You can bend through the knees. Just getting some of that tension out. Letting yourself go. And then start to slow down. Coming back to center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, fold forward, finding our forward fold here. Stretching through the backs of the legs. Maybe grab opposite elbows. Bending the knees generously as you need. Ooh, I almost fell over. On an inhale. Reverse down dog. Pedal it out here. Upper arm bones are spiraling toward the ceiling. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, step through. Rise up for crescent lunge. Inhale in, exhale, twist, open. Inhale back to crescent. Front knees over front ankle. Knitting those ribs down. Inhale in, lower the hands, plant the left palm, open up for a dragonfly twist to the right. Lower the right hand, step back, find your vinyasa, and meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg raises, or left leg raises. Oh my goodness, guys. Exhale, step it through and rise up for a crescent lunge. Sinking into the front knee. Inhale in, exhale, open, twist. Inhale, crescent lunge. Inhale in, exhale, plant the right palm, open up for a dragonfly twist to the left. Sinking into that front knee. Inhale in, exhale, plant the palm, step back, and find your vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, step it through. Pivot on the back foot and find warrior one. Widen your stance if you need. Front knees over front ankle. Pelvis is neutral, facing the top of the mat. Inhale in, start to straighten through the front leg. And hinge at the hips, finding pyramid pose. If you need to bring your blocks in, that is great. Your next inhale, rise up for warrior one again. And then begin to straighten through the back leg onto your toes and lift off for warrior three. Pressing into all four corners of the right foot. Your left toes are dialed down toward the ground. Engaging through your core. Inhale in, exhale, step back to warrior one. Inhale in, exhale, plant the palms, and find your vinyasa. And meet in down dog. Inhale, left leg raises. Exhale, step through. Pivot on the back foot and rise up for warrior one. Widen the stance as necessary. Pressing into the back, outer edge of the back foot. Front knees over front ankle, knitting those ribs down. Inhale in here. Exhale. Begin to hinge at the hips. Coming forward for pyramid pose. Remembering to keep a slight bend, micro bend in that front leg to protect the ankle, the knee. Wow, guys. Inhale in, find warrior one again. Inhale in, start to come up on the back toe. And finding warrior three. Dialing those right toes down to the ground, keeping our pelvis neutral. Next inhale, begin to come back to warrior one. Inhale in here. Exhale, plant the palms, step back and find your vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, right leg raises. Exhale, step through. Pivot on the back foot and open up for our warrior two. Front knees over front ankle, making sure that our knee is tracking over the second or third toe. Bringing that thigh and spiraling it up. Gazes over your front fingertips, really pressing into the back edge of the back foot. Knitting those ribs down. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale in, exhale, find extended side angle. Really wrapping that arm around. Gazes up towards your fingertips if that feels good. Arm can be on your right thigh if that is better for you. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, we're going to begin to straighten through the front leg, bumping our hips to the left, finding our triangle pose. Can bring a block in if you need. Taking our block, maybe moving it a little bit further ahead, launching off for our half moon pose. Taking our back leg, pressing it into imaginary wall behind us. Engaging through the core. And then exhale, step back for reverse warrior. Cartwheel down, plant the palms and find a vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Pedal it out. Inhale, left leg raises. Exhale, step it up through. Rise up for warrior two. Sinking front knee over front ankle, pressing into the back edge of the back foot. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Wrapping that right arm around. Feeling the energy from our right fingertips to our right back toes. A nice line of energy. Inhale, rise back up for reverse warrior. Begin to straighten through the front leg, bumping our hips to the right and opening up for the Trikonasana, triangle pose. Beginning to launch out for half moon with a block or no block. Remembering to press our back foot into an imaginary wall behind us for stability. And then inhale, come back to reverse warrior. Cartwheel down, plant the palms and find a vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. Inhale, lift to the top of the mat. Exhale, hop or step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Woo! Exhale, hands to heart center. Find your footing, find your stance. I need a little bit more balance today, so I'm going to keep my feet hip width apart here. We're going to sink into chair pose. Your feet can be flush together or hip width apart. Your inhale, drop your arms down to come up, sink into chair pose here. Sit low into your heels. Making sure your knees aren't too far over your toes. You can still see your toes. Dropping your hands to heart center. Taking our right elbow and putting it on the outside of our left leg. We'll twist to the left. Inhale back to center, twisting to the right, pressing our hands together. Inhale back to center. Exhale, forward fold. Stretch out through those legs. Plant the left palm and open up, straightening through the right leg, bringing the right arm up for a twist. Bending through the left leg. Inhale in here. Exhale, switch, planting the right palm, bending through the right leg, straightening through the left. Gazes up towards your left fingertips, if that's okay with your neck. Dropping both palms. Inhale in. Oh, rise up, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to come in to a dancer's pose if that is in your practice. If not, you can just be here working this glute stretch. So we're going to put all of our weight into our left foot. And we're going to begin to reach behind us and grab on to our right foot, on the outside of our right foot. Your other hand can be your left hand can be at heart center or on your hip. So great balancing glute stretch here. If dancer's pose is in your practice, you'll begin to come forward, taking your hand to the inside of your right leg or right foot, bringing your left arm long, maybe extending through that right leg, pressing your foot into your hand and pulling back with your hand for stability. Making sure your knee isn't wonky out here, but it's nice and straight, pushing down. Making my knee wonky did not do anything for my balance. Inhale in. Exhale, come back down the way you got in. So switch your palm to the outside of your foot and then gently drop your foot. See, even I fall, especially if I make myself a little wonky there. Just get right back up. You got this. We got this. Bringing our weight into our right leg, grabbing the outside of our left foot. Coming into dancer's pose. Leaning forward, extending through the right arm, extending through the left leg. Pressing into all four corners of that right foot. Engaging through the core. Start to unravel here. Gently come back down. Great job. Shake it off. Forward fold. Let it all go. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms, step back. Belly to cobra or chaturanga to up dog. And we'll meet in down dog. We're gonna do a few plank roll throughs here. So from down dog, we're going to roll like we're rolling over something and come to plank. Making sure we're not sagging or having our butt too high in the air. One more breath. And push back to down dog. We'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, roll to plank. Breathe. And push back to down dog. Inhale, roll through to plank. And push back to down dog. Great job, guys. Roll through to plank and lower all the way to the belly. Slowly untuck the toes. Put your elbows where your hands were and come back up for a Sphinx pose, pressing the tops of our feet into the mat so much that our kneecaps raise. Gaze is straight ahead. You don't want to lift too much and crunch the neck. Lowering down to the mat, taking our arms out at a T, coming to scorpion pose. We will have our right arm extended, pushing up with our left, opening up through our right shoulder. Inhale in, exhale, we'll switch sides. Inhale, open up that left shoulder. Start to come back to center. Pressing up through plank, lowering the knees into like a tabletop position. Taking our arms out long, sinking into a puppy posture. Your forehead or third eye can lay on the mat, or you can open up your chin and place it on the mat, bringing your chest and your heart toward the mat. Coming up onto our hands, sinking back through, coming to a seat, and we will find our boat pose. Bringing our hands behind our thighs. You can either keep your knees on the ground or your toes on the ground, knees raised. Just working here. You can bring your shins parallel to the ceiling, or you can do some yogi bicycles like me, having our hands out or at heart center, extending through the right leg, turning through the left, and vice versa. this. Feel that shake. Few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower both feet to the ground. Hug those legs. Great job. Bringing our feet in for a cobbler's pose, stretching through those hips here. Bring your hands to our feet or our ankles. Maybe we take our elbows and press open our legs, keeping those shins and thighs nice and heavy. You can start to fold forward, breathing into the hips. Any place you feel sensation, just try to let attention go. And we're going to open up our legs as we come up. Open up our legs wide. Coming in for a wide-legged forward fold. Bringing our hands to the mat, our forearms to the mat, whatever is most comfortable. Keeping our toes nice and active here. Keeping our sits bones on the ground. Start to fold forward. In, feet on the mat, and start to roll down one vertebrae at a time, finding our bridge pose. Bringing our feet, our heels close to the glutes here. Maybe touching our heels with our fingertips. And inhale, rise up. Really squeeze those glutes together. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower. Keep this going with the breath. Squeezing those glutes together. Like there's an imaginary block between your legs. Squeeze it so much that it doesn't fall. Few more. Three. And 2. And 1, and lower. Bringing our knees to the chest, giving ourselves a nice hug. Setting up for a figure 4 on our back. Taking our legs up or down. Taking our right leg, crossing it over our left, interlacing our fingers behind our left thigh. Keeping our right foot active, pulling in, stretching open through that right hip crease. Maybe pressing our right knee away with our right elbow. Your next inhale, start to unravel, either in midair or drop your legs and switch sides. Bringing our left leg to our right, pulling in, stretching through the left hip crease, opening left elbow and the left knee. Squeezing that right leg in. Keeping our toes nice and active here. Unraveling, bringing our hands to the outsides of our feet, coming in for a happy baby, pressing our tailbone to the mat, maybe finding some gentle movement. Bringing our legs down to the mat, feet to the mat, arms out at a T, windshield wipering our legs from one way to the other. The next time your knees fall to the left, stay there, twisting our gaze over our right fingertips. Inhaling up back through center and taking it to the right. Gaze is over the left fingertips. On an inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, send the legs long. Bringing our arms next to our sides. Palms face up. Letting our toes fall away from each other, swaying from side to side. Setting up for Shavasana, our final pose. Closing our eyes or softening our gaze. Sinking into the mat. Relaxing through the jaw and the face, letting the tongue fall away from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing through the throat. Move the arms and the chest, letting it fall heavy to the mat. Sinking deeper through the pelvis and the legs, relaxing any tension in the fingers or the toes. Starting to deepen our breath. Finding movement, our fingers and our toes. Gently rolling to one side. Pressing up with the palms. Finding a comfortable seat. Any other movement that you need to get back to your day. Hands at heart center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'm sorry, I was a little bit off balance, but we all have those days, so we're just gonna roll with it, right? You might have that day tomorrow. I'm just gonna embrace the day I had today and let it go, because tomorrow is a new day. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.
Namaste.